You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit. But I keep it loyal to the team. U.P.K play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Good, Captain Y'all was just rocking out good with you. Hey, man, you know, I've been bumping that motherfucker one way till they bury me, man. I just want to let you know. Listen to these other niggas, man. These niggas ain't fucking with you, bro. These motherfucking bars, you spitting that real shit you dropping. That's what niggas need, the motherfucking hip hop right now. All these niggas talking about this motherfucking popping mine and getting wet. These niggas loving top, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. You a real motherfucking nigga. Keep dropping that real shit, and niggas gonna get on with that shit. Niggas need to get their boots laced up. Niggas need to get their motherfucking fringes, grow that beard out. Niggas need that soldier shit. You bringing that motherfucking shit, man. Keep laying that shit down. You understand? Because right now, we need real niggas, and you the last real nigga left. My nigga, Captain War. One West till they bury me. Y'all already know what it is. And the rest of you bitch ass niggas out there, fuck.
Smoke 730 1 West. They don't want no problems.
Launching 3, 2, 1.
They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. You know my motto is fuck them, that's all I gotta say. Scope on the rifle that'll spot you from a mile away. Still getting women drunk off Hennessy and Alizé. Still with them niggas loading hollow tips inside the cave. Still be on that same shit, but I kinda change with. Multiplying bitches might not see me with the same bitch, but you might see me riding 95 North in the black Mitsubishi 195 horse. Power with no sour, couple bottles there of course. R.I.P. to all my fallen riders in the morgue. Yeah, you know I got the juice, know I got the sauce. And then super fly, pull a thotty in the Porsche. I don't need a molly just to pop her out of drawers. Shorty getting naked cause she know that I'm the bore. Ready for that drama, man, I'm ready for the war. If he talking reckless, he don't really love his jaw. Fuck him to the DA, fuck him to the law. Fuck them cause they got my brother stuck behind them bars. Fuck them to the PD, fuck them to the force. Fuck them to the haters, just without the intercourse. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. We got tons of guns, don't make us use it. Doing something stupid, resulting you being toothless. Getting broad topless in the whip like it's ruthless. Like my girl's chocolate with the chips, so she useless. Always been the nigga that's too big for the Gucci. Long as I got enough from the squeeze in the Thule. Couple extra clips at it scenes from your movie. Step up in.
Clap it up. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Thumb to my brothers. Yahweh Shemala Thumb by Shem Yahweh to my sisters. Man, you already know what time it is, man. The orderly fashion, man, it's Friday. You understand? So we are the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Well, we teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? We are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group. You understand? there's no other Hebrew Israelite group but the I.S.U.P.K. So if you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, then you're not in the truth. You understand? It's like during the time of Christ, there was only one truth. During the time now, there's only one truth. You understand? Tonight is Friday night, Lashawan Qadash class. So in an orderly fashion, what we do is we bring out things pertaining to the language. You understand that what how our people communicated. You understand, to the heavens. You understand, to how our people communicated with each other. You understand. So we always open up with some scriptures, man. You understand, and we're gonna do that tonight. You understand. So it's a lot. Let me get my lesson for tonight. And if you just tuning in, if you could, Barbara Kashar, give me a one in the chat so that I know that you can hear me. And you understand, we're gonna rock this thing out, man. You know what I mean? Kev, you ready for it, brother? You in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 22, Barbara Kashar.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 22.
Oh yeah, Barbara Kashar. You need that. Go ahead with that scripture, brother.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 22.
Go ahead.
Are they Hebrews?
Are they what?
Hebrews.
Go ahead.
So am I.
So anybody don't understand what's going on here, this is Paul writing. You understand? Paul wrote to the children of Israel, black Hispanics and Native Indians that were scattered in Corinth. You understand? So Paul is forming a question to ask his people this. You understand? Anyone listening or any bystanders or whatever you have it, he's asking this question. Paul said, "Are they Hebrews? So am I." You understand? There's a lot of bad spirit or vibe, you know, when people say Paul was a Roman or Paul was an Edomite, you understand? Now, we definitely know Paul was not an Edomite, but Paul was a Roman because he was a citizen of Rome. But that don't mean that he was actually a Roman to be, you understand? So just like today, we are citizens of America, but we're not Americans, you understand? We're from the tribe of Judah, you understand? Or Israelites. Keep going.
Are they the seed of Abraham?
No, it are Israelites.
Oh, Salaki. Are they Israelites?
Are the Israelites. So Paul is breaking that thing down even more. So he said, are they Hebrew? Because when you say you're Hebrew, this is the language you speak. You understand? So now he's talking about the nationality. So he's asking, are they Israelites? Go ahead.
So am I.
Go ahead.
Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I.
Man, good night, man. Paul just ran that thing down to let you know all the way. Like, you understand that he was a Hebrew, and he, you understand, just like Abraham's seed was Hebrew as well. You understand? So, Paul is just letting us know that he's a Hebrew Israelite, and he's not no, you know what I'm saying, no, you know, like how people think to say he's a heathen, basically. You understand? Paul was our people, and he was also for the tribe of Benjamin. You're in the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Matter of fact, start at 3.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 3.
9.
Oh, Salaki. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 9.
9, verse 3.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
So this is Paul speaking again, you understand? He said, for I could wish that myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren. You understand? So Paul's getting ready to run down who his brethren is. But Paul was basically saying, if he could have died on the cross instead of Christ, he would have done so. You understand? That shows you the brotherhood of Paul. You understand? Which is so heavy, man. You understand? Because who you know that's going to really sacrifice their life beside Christ and beside what Paul is saying, you know, besides the I.S.U.P.K, because we do that every day when we go out on the street corner. You understand? Keep going, brother.
My kinsman,
My who?
kinsman,
Not my enemy.
kinsman,
Go ahead.
according to the flesh.
So Paul is letting you know again, just like he said, he came from the seed of Abraham. He said he's a Hebrew and he's an Israelite. So am I. So now he's writing it down and letting you know also who his kinsman is or who his people is. So like he said, my brethren, meaning my brothers. You understand? And we know brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood. So he's not leaving the sisters out. You understand? But like he said, my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh. You understand? And that's heavy because like he's saying, just like we know we came from the loins of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? Keep going to verse 4, brother, for sure.
Verse 4. Who are
Who
Israelites?
are what?
Israelites.
Not who are Muslims.
Israelites.
Who are Christians.
Israelites.
The Catholic Church.
Israelites.
Paul just let you know his brethren, his kinsmen, according to the flesh, are Israelites. You understand? And those are black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So how could Paul be an Edomite? You understand? How can Paul be a Roman, which is an Edomite? You understand? Or a so-called oppressor today, like we call him. You understand? He said, who are Israelites? Go ahead. Matter of fact, drop that. We that'll get into a whole nother breakdown. Drop that. Give me the book of Salaki. Yeah, it'll be scripture. But give me the book of Genesis chapter 14, verse 13, Bible for sure.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 13. And there came one that had escaped and told Abram the Hebrew.
The who?
The Hebrew.
See, this is right here showing you Abraham also was a Hebrew. You understand? They always try to say he was an Arab or some crazy mess like that. You understand? And if I'm not mistaken, well, Arabs didn't even come about yet until later on. You understand? Because that was one of his sons, which was Ishmael. You understand? So how could he be what his son is? You understand? But like he said, and there came one that had escaped and told Abram the Hebrew. So they letting you know that Abram also was a Hebrew, just like Paul. You understand? So he's breaking that thing down, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 13:1. Then we're gonna go ahead and jump into this lesson, man. We've been going back to the basics, man, getting in our languages and getting the words and things like that. So that's what we're gonna, continue doing. I want to overwhelm our people too quick. Go ahead with that.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Though I speak with the tongues of men.
Though I speak with the tongues of men, you understand? So he's saying, I have the languages of the tongues of men. Again, this is Paul speaking. He's telling his people, though I speak with the tongues of men, meaning the languages of men, you understand, which again, we always bring out is English, Latin, you understand, Yiddish, you understand, things that are not of the heavens, you understand, not the Lashawan, Qadash. Go ahead.
And of angels.
And of angels. So like he said, Paul is letting you know he's bilingual. So he's also speaking with the tongues of men, which is the languages of men, but he's also speaking with the languages of angels. You understand? Which is the holy tongue, the Lashawan Qadash, that separate tongue. What we speak. When you see us say Yahweh Shem Yahweh to the brothers, or Yahweh Shem Yahweh to the sisters. Go ahead.
And have not charity, I am become a sounding brass.
Keep going.
Or a tinkling cymbal.
Or a tinkling cymbal. Man, Paul is letting you know, man, all this, if I say I do this, I speak all this, you understand? If I don't have charity, I don't have a damn thing, you understand? Meaning I don't have brotherhood, you understand? Which is against anonymous with sisterhood. So these camp, whatever they call themselves, these alphabet groups is what we say. You understand? They say that they are in the truth, but they don't have this charity that Paul is even speaking about. So all they're doing is just making noise on the Sabbath. Or some of them don't even believe the Sabbath is, understand, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. You understand? They believe, I don't know. And even I seen on Facebook, some of them said that they be celebrating their birthday. But they say happy born day or man, good night. We ain't gonna get into all that, man. So real quick, I wanna get into a scripture, man. I thought this was a while because Qadash, I've heard him say this when he was blazing on the streets, and they were like, you can't speak Hebrew, you understand? And Captain Nakai, I'm sorry, not Captain Nakai. Captain Qadash hit him with the Deuteronomy 6:4. Read that for me real quick. Deuteronomy 6:4. And we're gonna bring that out in the Hebrew as well. And you understand? I thought that was so heavy when he said it, because the guy that he said it to, looked at him like, who Sugar Honey Iced Tea and when, like. So yeah, man, read that when you get it, brother. It's Deuteronomy 6 and 4. We're gonna write it in the Hebrew, Assyrian, of the ancient and the Assyrian. I think that'll be a wild way to start off.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 4.
Go ahead.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Most on Christ. And that's that cut to all these different, beliefs. They talking about some Allah and all these other fake gods, man. Like I said, hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one power. You understand? I'm gonna show y'all how we can change the focus, how it looks in the series. You know what? We're gonna write it up there. All right. So again, man, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. If you have any questions or anything like that, Baba Kasha, please ask. And if I can't get to your question, or if I, don't have the answer to it, you understand? Well, we'll come back next week and we'll go ahead and break that down and bring it out. Ooh, it's time to get some new month. They must be doing something right. A dull, what they say, a sharp pencil look good when it's always sharp because they ain't doing no work. You ain't heard that, sir? Man, hold up. This green ain't doing too good. Okay. Not working. One thing I've learned, just simple know-how and simple facts of reading the scriptures, when you always seek the Lord, in all caps, we know that's talking about, the Most High. You understand? I've even seen, when people get to read it and we say power when there's God here instead of God. You understand? Because we understand that Hebrew. You understand? And Lord willing, you'll be saying the same thing once you see it instead of you saying the word God and knowing when to substitute power. You understand? So we got here. Here is Shemai. I'm pretty sure if you've heard General Muhammad, he said it numerous times, Shema, meaning hear or listen. You understand? Pay attention to what I'm saying. You know that Israel is it's on our one. Cooking tonight. Oh, wait. Right. My gosh. Oh. Oh. Uh, Shemaya. Oh, how you know that? All right. So when you see this word, you see this up here, it says Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Elohayna, Yahweh Akkad. Meaning this is here, Israel. And what's so heavy, when it comes to us, how we speak and the things that we bring out and how we talk, we don't say like this is, or you understand, like it's right here where it's saying oh, like you see it says Shemaiah, meaning here, and we're talking Israel. You understand? So that's the subject who we're talking to, but it don't say, there's nothing that says oh Israel. You understand? But when you bring it and then you transliterate it from English, then I mean from Hebrew to English, then you're gonna get something like oh, you understand? But it's Shemaiah, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, which is the Most High's name, Alahayanawa, which is our power. So this is all Alahayanawa here, which is what's on Christ curse. I can throw that in there as well. Yeah, I come back. It's a lot. That's a prophecy. Since we're doing the first one, so as we go, we'll add some more um, to the list of the propositions, which is the propositions, the thing that we fall after a word. So you see now right here. So like you see, Allah higher, meaning our power. Yahweh Allah higher now, Shemaya Sha'ala Yahweh Allah higher now, Yahweh God. Did you have a question? Oh, God, this is one. And again, like we were saying, like I said, when you get to Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah so you're saying, hear, O Israel, the Lord, meaning the most high, or the most high's name here. Allah our power. You don't see something that says is. You understand? It's going to be just one Lord. So if you reading it verbatim from, you know, the ancient, it'd be Shemai. I mean, excuse me, here, Israel, you know, Yahweh, which is his name, our power, Yahweh, one. You understand? When you transliterate it into English, that's when you get that. Matter of fact, you got your pocket for YAHANNA. You know, in Ecclesiasticus in the prologue, that's gonna back up what I'm saying. It say like, wherefore we have labored. Look at wherefore. While you get that, I'm gonna let y'all get that, and then I'm gonna write it in the ancient. You need another board about this big. You know what? Is your mic on, brother?
Con.
There you go.
Wherefore, let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention.
So it says, wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention. You understand? So pay attention to what you're reading, man. You understand? Take heed. Go ahead.
And to pardon us, where we may seem to come short of some words.
And to partners where we may seem to come short of some words. You understand? So that's letting you know. You understand? That so what example, just like there was different words that they were transliterating or translating, they didn't have the actual word for that. So like I don't think they had tennis shoes at one point in time. You understand? So you weren't gonna see nothing that says tennis shoes, but there is a word for for shoe. You understand? Just give me an example. Go ahead.
Which we have labored to interpret.
We have labor to interpret, man. You understand? These are those. What was it? Over 77 scholars, 70 scholars that King James had to transliterate the Bible. Come on, fine. Which King James was the black man. Go ahead.
Wherein we meet, Slovakia, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated to another tongue have not the same force in them.
That's what I'm saying right there. The same thing uttered in Hebrew have not the same, you understand, the same vibration or the same spirit when it's uttered in another language. You understand? So if we say, what's going on, brother? May the Most High watch over you. You understand? Or what's going on, sister? The Most High watch over you. It's not gonna have the same vibration. We say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. You understand? Or Slaki, may the Most High bless you. It's gonna have a different spirit about it. You understand? That it on there.
Have not the same force in them.
Go
And
ahead.
not only these things,
Go ahead. That's it, brother. Two water for that. So basically, like you said, is letting you know that things that are uttered in Hebrew are not going to have the same type of, you understand, like the same type of, spirit behind it when you utter it in English. I'm gonna song that little right up there. Right. Now, one thing about us that is very distinctive of us and these fake Israelites, we do not put this right here on anything. Nothing. I've seen so many people, they have, the Most High's name on T-shirts, and man, that's like you taking his name in vain. You understand? So it's not UPK tradition to do that. Yeah, yeah. Man, that's good. Minus, how higher now. That's what it looked like. It would look like in the ancient Shemai, that's Allah, the Hawa, Allah, Hayat, the Hawa, brothers even have T-shirts that has this on it, man. Me myself personally, I got a hoodie with it on. And again, this is why we love this nation so much, because with the connectedness, it makes it so much easier to actually read these words or these characters. Y'all to wild on it, or that's the right? To wild day. Thank you, come, though. I said we are here tonight. We in here tonight. What is it? House? I think house is by y'all. Shalom, y'all. Show breakfast style. What's going on, big priest? I was about y'all checking in. Yeah, I think it's by y'all house. And it'll be by y'all Carton Zion at the thumb. It's in the building, man. You understand? Let me know you get done writing that day. You 12? No time, bro. Let's get this thing into the serum. That old, that's serum. We're just gonna put it like that. There we go. 9. might as well, Chris. If anybody tells me, even you out the fuck, y'all, something up here that don't fit. What is it? What is it?
There's a ba that is written in ancient right there. Slocky, it's a da.
Just seeing if I can keep y'all on y'all toes, man. You understand? But you're absolutely right. That was a dot written in ancient. So like I said, man, you see here on Israel, most high power is one power. So they tell you you can't read Hebrew, hit them with that. I guarantee you they go about their merry way. They don't look at you like you just said a foreign language, because it is foreign to them. You understand? Here on Israel, most high power is one power. That's why I want to. Got these possessions and competition of this. Let's do that. So we're gonna form some words. And I'm gonna write the word down, and I want y'all to tell me what it is. Or what does it say? I understand when it comes to like Hebrew and different like prepositions and propositions, a lot of the time it's very contested. You'll understand what I mean when you get to showing you. If you don't know what the M and F means, like com, here is for masculine. The M means masculine, F is feminine. Uh, like I said, it's just different contextual things, right? So for you, let's say, what's that question? When you talk about these things, talk about more so, when we're saying our solution. So for the men, it is this is what we're gonna focus on right here tonight. In the men, in the men form. You understand? So I look like that down here. You don't already have it. You already have it. Pronunciating it is Shalom. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, the Rakatah. You know, man, Kevin, while you writing real quick, with what you see up here and what you see right here, this will be what? You know, if I said Barakatah, what is that? Is it singular or plural? Refer to, like I said here.
Singular.
Most time, correct. Most time, correct. So, we'll get rid of the mic one more time. Now, what would I put on here to make it plural? Which one?
M.
This one?
Con out of one con.
Most time, correct. And that Y is going to drop because it's not going to be the Rakatayim. It's going to be the Rakathum. You understand? So this is the singular, and the brother just said, the plural will be, it's still the rock which is blessed. Now, I love my brother so much that time and twice. This is not as the work. I'm so glad I'm not like all you other haters. Hey, give him a hand, man. Most time Christ, otherwise. I would be amongst, warriors, man. And we'll write it, write the greeting in the ancient and the Syrian as well. Of course, you know, we like to start off with that, you know, that ancient. So that would be how we're looking at ancient. Long. How about shooting out Shabbat? Stop. Shalom. How about shooting out Shabbat? Thumb. What's really good today, you say, you gotta stop. You understand? Brother said extreme, tremendously fast, man. Most anchors, the water service. You still running your man Kevin. When you get a chance, well, I wait for you. This for you, Barker, y'all. I got a precept. You still watching, son? I thought this was so heavy, man. David brought this out, man. Like, that's how you know David was a warrior, man. I mean, good man. Like, we already know as a young boy, you understand, he defeated Goliath. And that was so heavy because Commander YAHANNA was just bringing that out. It's short. So, like it. It's showing how, you know, David defeated Goliath. You understand? Joshua. I got you, sir. You ready? You ready, brother? We're in the book of Psalm, chapter 137 and 5 through 6, brother.
This the book of Psalms,
You are the one.
chapter 137, verse 5.
Go ahead.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem. So Paul is making a statement here. You understand? Paul is saying, slack, not Paul, David. David is saying, if I forget the old Jerusalem, and this is a connotation saying, if I forget Israel, you understand? If I forget the works of Israel, if I forget anything about Israel, who we are is, which is who we are with Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's Allah in the Hebrew. You understand? He said, if I forget, O Jerusalem, keep going.
Let my right hand forget her cunning.
Let my right hand forget her cunning. Ooh, we. You understand? That's so heavy because he's saying, like that's why I had to bring this out otherwise, because it's so heavy that you say that. If I ever forget my brothers, you understand? Let my right hand forget my cunning. Let my right hand forget that I've learned the Yakarab on how to walk with my hand. Let my right hand forget how to bring these precepts out. You understand? So he's saying, let my right hand, meaning the works of what he does. You understand? His skills that he do. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 6. If I do not remember thee.
If I do not remember thee, we remember he's talking about old Jerusalem. If I do not remember thee, keep going.
Let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth.
Let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. I mean, I ain't gonna be able to speak. You understand? That means my tongue gonna be stuck at the top of my mouth. Now I know if y'all it be hot sometimes, it get hot out there, your mouth get dry, and it's like your tongue, stick to the top of your mouth. You understand? So like he said, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, you understand? Already let my skills leave away from me, leave from my hands. But he even went further. He said, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. Keep going.
If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Good night. That means that the things that he loved the most, he's still going to prefer Jerusalem over them. You understand? That means he's going to prefer his brothers, his sisters. You understand? He's going to prefer them over that, man. So, hey, Most High Christ, man, hey, if you forget your brother, Negro, you don't deserve hands. Most High, give us a bunch of y'all a hand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's right, sir. You understand, man? It's a lot, it's just a sidebar, but I thought that was just heavy, man. Like you said, man, it's like if you are dealing with something, man, good night. Baba Kashad, please call your brother. You understand? Call your camp leader, man. Like this truth is too valuable to get rid of. Oh, you got a little mama? If you ever forget anything, is this yours? Okay, I'm sorry, Mom. Here. Nah, I ain't want that. It's a lot. That's what in my pocket. You ever forget that, man? You understand? Like he said, if you forget your brother, you don't deserve lips to speak, man. Most High Christ. That's so true, sir. You understand? I just had to bring that out real quick, Salaki. You understand? But it just I don't understand, man. Like that's definitely a demon when you drop your sword, man. Especially when the Most High.
Good night.
Oh, you about to say something? Uh-oh.
No.
Go ahead with it, son.
No, I was just going, say that's one of the reasons that brothers do leave, man. You understand? Brother leave in school, that means he's forgotten about his brothers, man. He's forgotten about his brothers.
That's
He
right.
don't love his brothers. Same thing with a sister. Same thing, if you can't put smoking weed aside or sleeping with whores aside, you forgot your people, man. You don't love your people. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come in here, you have to get something up, man. You can't come serve the Lord and think you're gonna be the same way. You understand? Like you have to put aside the things that you want to do, the lust of your flesh. You have to leave and put to the side to serve the Most High.
Man, absolutely, man. Give him a hand, man. That's so good, man. For real, man. You understand? That's why the Most High said, or Christ said, he that loses his life shall gain it. You understand? He that loses his life shall gain it, man. And he that gaining his life shall lose it, man. You sit here and you want to sit here and smoke cigarettes and smoke weed, you understand, and not coming to this truth. When we out here in the highways and byways and the hedges, man, compelling our people to come in. But then again, you like, man, shit, I ain't worried about what they saying, man. America is on its downfall. Good night. America is on its downfall. You understand? So it behooves you to get into this body, this army of the Lord, man, and fight these demons, man. Fight the wiles of the devil, man. You understand? If you don't know what the wiles of the devil is, the wiles of the devil would be how he comes up against us, man. When he does Planned Parenthood, you understand? When he makes us hate each other, using light skin against dark skin. These are the things that the devil, he does against our people to make us hate each other. But, so that was heavy on the one. Most time credit. All right. I ain't gonna repeat the last part you said, but you're right. He was never with us. Most time credit. That's right. And that's heavy you say that because how can a brother go into war with you, knowing what you do in your day in and day out day, knowing what he's battling against, then go out back in the world and fight against you? Now that you know what I'm saying, fighting against the things that you already was doing and coinciding with the things that you was already fighting against, man. I mean, good night. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba, Hashem, Yahweh, Shah, Barakatah. If anybody tell me what's going on with it, is everything right that I got over here on the ancient? I mean, so like the Syrian? Something's wrong. Y'all know what's going on? What y'all see? Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shah, Barakatah. There's something on here. But they say what it say. This picture does not belong. Something on here does not belong. What do y'all think it is? Now remember, we write me a series. You understand? This is something that I had to learn myself, so I thought that would be something good for us to see and understand. And you know, that's what y'all got. No cowards. That's right, Anawan. No cowards. And you know what, man? See, with that, what you said, why they find, understanding that, like, with that no cowards, man, we've seen examples of no cowards. You understand? Like, whoa, Saul, when he was told to kill all the Amalekites, utterly destroyed them. You understand? He kept, well, some coward and he kept that king. You understand? That's getting the coward. You got a sister like, go ahead, sis. What's that? What character is it? Just say the character. You know the character? Where is it at? Is it in the beginning of the word, the beginning? So this is Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Shalom. Which character? There's three characters in Shalom. Which one you talking about? They do look like a three, you right. Talk about this right here, sis. Most High Christ. So you said it's supposed to be closed. Most High Christ. That's well. Give her a hand. I'll take it. I'll take it. You're right. is supposed to be closed. So I'm assuming when you say closed, you mean something like that, right? Something like that. Whole time Christ. You see anything else up there like that? You can talk a good game, my G, but we gonna see. Ain't no more watering down the ranks. We ain't twisting nobody's arm to be in here. Absolutely right. You're right. Let's build this nation. Kwame Yashala. Hey, I'm about to bring that out too. So like I didn't see who had with a what's my man that's like? What's your name, brother? Go ahead. What you got?
It's the one, but
I'm
the
gonna point to one of them. Some of them. Tell me when to stop. Where's that? Which one?
the first one at the bottom.
Down here? Which one? This one right here?
No, the other one.
This one? This one? What are you talking about at the bottom? This one right here?
The one beside that one.
That one.
It's supposed to be opened a little, like the other one.
That's a thought. That's the TH. You own to something though. You own to something. You own to something. It's something else that's supposed to be closed. Let's just sit, y'all. What you got, sis? The one under this one? Under what? This one, the one that you corrected? So you talking about this one? What is it supposed to look like that? Both sides Christ. Give her a hand, man. Give her a hand. That's right. Both sides Christ. See, this the Assyrian, man. It's just so like I said, that's my new word for the Assyrian, like, or sound effect. It's supposed to be closed. You understand? Because we know when we see the Assyrian, when it's the ma, what is it? The ma, the ka, the na, the pa, and the tazah. When they're at the end of a word, it's going to be a different character. You understand? Most High in Christ, man. That's what's up. You understand? That's the glorious thing, for the babies to catch this. Because, so like, even if they said it's the Esau wouldn't know a damn thing that they saying, man. You understand? So this is a beautiful thing, man, for real. Y'all got that down, besides the mistake and everything. So we're gonna do the sisters group. No sign Christ, man. Y'all in what they say, y'all in the class with me today. Tonight. That going right. Yes, sir. So this is your sisters group. And Salaki, if I may, I didn't say what it meant in the brothers' greetings. So it's shalom meaning peace. You understand? So shalom, how about Shem Yahweh. Shalom meaning peace. The Most High's name, which is Yahweh. Bahashem meaning in the name. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Yahweh Shah is the Most High's name. Barakatah, which is bless you. Or Barakatham, which is blessing you all. So if you was to see like a teacher, so let's say, like I said, men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amal Shabbat, Amaji, Barak. You understand? And they say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. So this is a group of people speaking to one singular person. So that's why it's Barakatah. But then when he says it back, he's blessing everybody, or saying that to everybody. So now he's saying Barakathum. You understand? So, just to give clarification on what that's saying. So here is the Most High's name to watch is Shamar, or guard, over you, or y'all. And the name, Christ name. Most High, may the Most High watch over you. Which is, when I finally understood that, it was a heavy thing. It's like now I understand, okay, we, are seeing what the sisters are saying. Like, they're saying, may the Most High watch over you. You understand? And they're saying that to the brothers. And we say the same thing because we say, Yahweh Shema Lathan by Yahweh Shema Lathan by Yashem Yahweh Shah, meaning may the Most High watch over you too, sis. You understand? So I'll let y'all get some time to write that down. And we'll do one more, which is when Israel goes to salute the Torah. We do it on High Holy Days, and we did it at the Passover as well. You understand? Y'all let me know when y'all get done with it. Y'all feel about it. Oh, you good? You good, young? Jack? More time, correct. All right. So let's write this down in the let's write it down in the ancient real quick. So I got it in the room. Good, no. No, make it work. Good night. What am I doing? I'm writing, brother. Like Yahweh, Yahweh Shamar. Anybody tell me what's wrong with this? It might be a little small. Let's see. Can anybody tell me what's wrong? Remember, we're writing in the ancient here. And you see, when it comes to like the ancient and when it comes to the Assyrian, there's already given rules that you have that lets you know what you're writing in. You understand? But there's something here that I missed. You got it? Yeah. Little, most time correct. Go ahead. Very much. That's right. Because if I was to see it like here now, if I didn't have my connectors, now I'm saying Yahweh, Shemara, Allah, Ataha, Bahashama, Yahweh Shah. I don't know how that would be. So most time correct. That's absolutely right. See? Oh. Al, ba, ba, shim, ya, ha, wa, sha. What's on correct? Go ahead, bro. What's up? What you got? Talk to me.
When we do the Hebrew, are we copying the other Hebrew, the other ABCs?
ABCs? I mean, we can, but the Hebrew actually was started before the ABC. So since you said that, I got something special for you. You understand? Because with the Hebrew, you understand everything that you see when it comes to the characters of the Hebrew, that's how the ABCs were formed. You understand? So just like you got which is AH, it's actually now when you see it in English or in the alphabet, the ABCs, it's A. Then you got Ba, when you see it in the ABCs, it's B. You understand? So I got you, bro. I got you. Let everybody write this down real quick. We'll jump on into that real quick. That's 2 hour question, brother. You ready to say something too? No sweat. Y'all let me know when y'all, you know what I'm saying, get this down and y'all to not go ahead and pick the grass. After a while, no sign cut. Y'all cutting up. All right, to answer my brother's question, right? Pick the grass. What is it? Out of one is what? I think that's actually Edom. Out of one is Edom. I don't know. Out of one is Edom out of one. But now, when it comes to devil, I know we use Satan for Satan. Did you know what? I answered like, Lord, will let me see if I can get to that real quick after this, sir. I got you, Lord will. But if I'm not mistaken, Adawam means Edom. You know, we know. I mean, when you say Adawam, when we talk about Edom, he is the devil the Bible speaks of. So I mean, but as far as the translation goes, it just means Edom, sir. So lucky. Let me erase this for now. That's the Most High Christ. Right, Adawam, what's that? That's Lord. Matter of fact, young man Jacob, read that out for us. What you got? First off, how is Hebrew read? Good night. How is Hebrew read to double entendre? Come on. But I need to get it to your vocabulary list, man. What's up, girl? Go ahead with that, brother. Okay, most do your thing. I'm gonna point them out to you. You tell me what it say. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. Uh huh.
Ga,
Go ahead.
da,
Go ahead.
ka,
Uh huh. You looking over there, Papa? Huh? Do your thing. What's that? I'm gonna write what you already said. Go ahead, Justin. Do your thing. This is where we stopped at.
wa,
Most High Christ.
za,
Uh-huh.
ha,
Who?
ha,
Nah, you already said how.
ba,
Nah. Yeah, say it. Okay, we got
ba, ga, da, ha,
you said these two already, so we gonna put these up here. What is that one?
fa,
Nah. Go ahead, sis. God, Most High Christ. So what's this? Nah, that's what's this one under? You looking at Papa. What is it under? This one. Go ahead, sis.
ta,
Go ahead.
ya,
Uh-huh.
ka,
Go ahead.
la,
Right.
ma,
Right.
la,
Go ahead. already said up there. Ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sa,
Go ahead.
I, Pa, Saza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta.
Give all yourselves a hand. Damn right. They say teamwork is dream work. Most High in Christ. So, to answer your question, right? Young man Kevin, could give me look at the definition of pictograph. Give me that definition.
This is the definition of pictograph out of the Google Dictionary. A pictograph, a pictorial symbol, Salakia, a pictorial symbol for a word or phrase. Pictographs were used as the earliest known form of writing. Examples have been discovered in Egypt and Mesopotamia.
So again, what he's reading is what you see here. You understand? These are characters that's showing you that again, Hebrew is one of the most ancient things in time. And you know, when we talk about the Most High, he's called the Ancient of Days. You understand? And he spoke Hebrew. So there was nobody or nothing, period, that outstood the time of the Most High. So that's what you have here. So let me get my So we're gonna answer the brother question and show you like how each one came about. Hmm. I'm going to show you the representation when it comes to the pictographs and again how it came about on each letter or each character's the pictograph of the representation of the pictograph. So you got the picture graph. The I is a representation of A. The Ba is a representation of B. God is a representation of G. The Da is a representation of B. What was it? Oh, right. You have to go. Oh, here we go. So, right. Good night. So the I is a representation of A. I said a Ba representation of the B. Da representation of the G. Da representation of the D. Ka representation of the H. There was nothing for the Y. The Da is a representation of Z. Ka is actually a representation of H as well. The Ta is a representation of the T. The Ya is a representation of the Y. Ka is a representation of the K. L is a representation. The La is a representation of the La. I mean L. Ma for M. Na for N. Sa is the S. I is the O. Ka is the P. Qadash. There wasn't no representation for the Qadash. Q for the cross. The Ra. That was for the R. The Shah. There was nothing for the Shah. And the Tha was also a Q. So to answer your question, brother. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's him. He already answered the question, though. But yeah, so answering your question, when it came to the ABCs, this is how the ABCs were actually formed. Because one, Esau has no originality, none whatsoever. That's why the scripture said that he was a vagabond. You understand? He's been roaming the earth with no home or anything that he can actually call himself or his own. You understand? So even when he's seen these characters or these pictographs of the Lashawan Qadash, you understand, he would take it and be like, okay, look, the I already looks like an A anyway if you turn it the sideways. You understand? Ba with the B, God with the G, so forth and so on. So it's like, he said, you know, I'll get off this. And to find things like these, like what he was saying, this is the best book to look for. The Strong's Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible. You understand? So let's see if we can find the word devil in here. I don't want. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do the blue letter Bible. And we'll close out after that. Right. See if I can find it in here first. All right. So it's Strong's Strong's 11222. It was, but it didn't point. It point to the Greek word. So we're gonna look up the Hebrew. They don't even say devil in Old Testament spirit. Good enough. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to come back to you on that one, sir. Cause it's got it in the Greek, and you know we don't go into no Greek. But it is saying G12. When you see the G in front of something, that means Greek. I want to know what it means in the Hebrew. In the Greek, it's saying Diablo. So it's saying another word for it is Satan, which is Shaitan. We know when it came to Satan, with the Shaitan, that's in Hebrew. So we're saying Satan, we'll go with that for now. We're saying Satan, you can see it says Shaitan. How you get it back? How you get it from right there, right there? Okay, come. So what you do is when you in the blue letter Bible on your phone? Yeah, it's the best I can say, right? Come. But see, some of them not like it. So what you got? Okay, well yeah, yours should be like that too. Yeah, looking like some books. When you go to it, you'll see the King James right here beside it. Right. And then either one of these is the one, which I think WLC is like Western Lexicon Concepts. Right. And you go to either one of them, and then you hit go, and it shows you right there. Yeah, I'm on that. I got you. I got you. So with Satan, this is very young man Kevin, real quick. Give me this book here. All right, bro. Whenever you get it, brother, you can read it.
Salaki, sir. First Chronicles,
21:1.
the water. This is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 21, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel.
Okay, so again, it said, and Satan stood up against Israel. So we just gonna play on, the first part where it said, and Satan stood, which is again how you know, with what you see me right up here is how you know when we say, even when we close out the class, we're speaking the true Hebrew. You understand? Because it says, YAHANNA. You understand? Meaning, and Satan, or and him, like Yah is like saying he, because it's a preposition. So it's making, it's showing you that when it's saying Satan, it's giving you the male characteristic of it. So it's like, and he stood. You understand? So this and this Y is and then this is he, and he stood. Because it's talking about Satan, which is the counterpart, or not the counterpart, but the what's the word? The spirit of Satan is like in a masculine form type, is what I'm trying to say, for lack of better words. So now it's saying, and he stood, meaning Satan, and Satan stood. So now, if I read it in the Hebrew, it says, Waya Omar, Shatan, Al Yasha'ala, Waya Saf, Al Dawada, Lama, Lama Nawa. Meaning, again, what it's saying is, and Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. So we're playing on Satan. You understand? So like we said, when Satan is Shaitan, which is in ancient, it's going to be Shah. And then in the Syrian is Shah. Hey, it's all good. I know what you made out of wine. You too wild, sir. You did, but you too wild, man. You too wild. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. So, again, in the ancient, this is Shaitan. You understand? So, which is two. What you understand too is, which is not to think of real quick. The top. This is the top, right? And then this is just shows you, man, like Israel, man, we more of the simple things, you understand? Because, I mean, they're the same thing, really. When you look at it, you understand? All you gotta do is put a circle around the X to make it the top, you understand? But again, why it's not this one here is because there's no H in it. So it's Shatan, you understand? So you got the Shah, the Tie, and the Knot, which is again, we know when we connect this, it makes the Shah, of course, how it is, and then the Tie and the Knot is time. So in the ancient is here, and then the Assyrian is the Shatan. You understand? Most time Christ said, keep the priest on his toes, man. So with that, we're gonna pass the class off to Officer I.S.U.P.K, man, for the security, not Officer of Five.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits. So like, they're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, my Aishra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We are in the feast of first fruits right now. Also, we have in our North Carolina cookout, inner North Carolina cookout this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come out, you understand, hit up your camp leader and get that address. But it is this weekend at noon until. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf with that margin, which means to stand. Turn face the teacher. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, how about Shem Yashar Barakatah? Y'all my tie hands down, sorry. Turn face the sister stand. Gonna bring the one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, how Shamar Lathabah Shem Yashar. Y'all my tie hands down, class dismissed.